And I'm Kelly, and we're going to be doing a focus group based on our individual investigations that we're doing now for our advanced level Welsh Mac. So the title of mine is How has the historical development of Welsh and Chinese affected their use in today's society? So we'll just be focusing on the Welsh aspect. And then Lily?
My individual investigation's title is Should the Welsh curriculum have more of a focus upon Welsh history? And how does this compare to Scotland?
So combining these two then,
we've compiled kind of just a quick question, which we'd like to be the focus of the meeting today.
So how much of a focus should there be on Welsh history and language within the school's curriculum?
As a quick starter, we've just got a quiz for you on some of the significant aspects of Welsh history, and in front of you you'll have an answer sheet if you'd like to have a go at that.
So historical events and like Welsh figures as well.
If you'd like to, you can work in groups. Yeah.
They're all running from Adrian. Okay,
so for the first one, does anyone
have any
want to
ideas?
suggest what they think it might be?
Chartist Uprising?
Yeah. So the Newport Rising in 1839, which was a Chartist rising, and obviously the leaders were tried in Shire Hall.
Okay, so number 2, has anyone got any ideas as to what it is?
Is it the Welsh Knot?
Yeah. So do you know what it was, where it was used?
If children in school spoke Welsh, they had to wear that as a label of their not speaking Welsh in school.
Yeah, so as part of my investigation, I'm looking at how historical events have affected the use of Welsh in today's society. So how would you say that would have affected the use in today's society of the Welsh language? Anyone's free to answer?
But of course the language to die out because it's not being developed because people speaking it.
Or did it make people more determined?
Yeah.
To have their culture overshadowed?
Yeah, no, there was an interesting quote that I found when I was doing my individual investigation, and it was an old man saying that although Welsh might be a dying language, it was never going to die because there would always be people who loved the language and the culture, and they would always be Welsh, whether they spoke the language or not. The story of Wales.
Yeah.
So what we'd like you to do, there are certain historical events that happens in Wales, and we'd like you to try and pick them out. So if you can turn your sheet over and you can write on the back of that. And then perhaps if you can think of any effects that these historical events have had on the Welsh language and Wales as a country within itself.
From the land of storytellers, this is the story of the land itself and of the peoples who've shaped it. It's thrilling, it's a story that tells us who we are, where we've come from, and where we're going. It's a tale that's been 30,000 years in the making. It shows our country in ways we've never seen it before. From the Ice Age to the Information Age. This is our story, the story of Wales.
What historical events did any of you see in that?
Mine.
Yeah. Cardigan Learning Centre. Yeah. Anyone else?
So it's looking at the last few censuses. And discuss what you've read in this article. So what major points jumped out at you?
Are they counting Welsh speaking as Welsh speaking outside schools with Welsh, or is it just the confidence in Welsh?
I think these are just taken from the census, so it's kind of based on whether you actually believe you can speak Welsh. So some people,
first language Welsh.
yeah, so some people might feel just because it's not their first language, they don't think they can actually speak Welsh, even though they might have they might be competent enough to actually hold a conversation. Okay, is there anything that surprised you, perhaps where it's a minority language and where it may have increased? Yeah.
I agree. Like, I'm from Pembrokeshire, so like when I was growing up, Carmarthenshire and Ceredigion, I used to play rugby in those areas, and they all used to speak Welsh to each other on journeys and buses and stuff. But see us actually fall in those sort of areas, I think. Well, Pembrokeshire people sort of not classed as Welsh speakers, but those two areas have always used to be a lot of Welsh speaking.
But also Pembrokeshire is known as the Little England beyond Wales, because that was where many of I think it was the Normans and the Saxons, many of them settled over in Haverfordwest and places like that.
That's sure surprising. And the amount.
So what do you think this is due to, just schools, or do you think there are other things that might have influenced?
My partner works for Forestry Commission, and he's based in South East Wales, so right the way up to Forest Dean. And he's had to go and learn Welsh as part of his contract.
Yeah.
So he's got like 3 years to get to a certain level. And even though in this area it's not really spoken as much, you know, if he's sort of approaching farmers or whoever he comes across,
Yeah.
you know, it's still part of his contract. So there's obviously a push from some sort of corporations and organisations that want their staff to be, you know,
Yeah. And to speak Welsh
I
as
think
we
we want
do, to learn Welsh until year 10, or do you think, that we should be speaking Welsh, or that there's not really much point because it's...
In 2005 I went to New Zealand to watch the British Lions play.
Yeah.
And the Maori culture hold the Welsh approach as being their shine light, what they want to follow, the way it's been. And the Welsh language is compulsory, the fact that Welsh history is taught, and they see that as the way forward for Maori culture, and that's the way forward to promote their country and what the country is about. So that was quite interesting, even the fact that they treated often the Welsh supporters differently, because they thought that, you know, that's something they wanted to follow. So I think it's a good thing.
Yeah.
I think it can be sometimes it can be used negatively. Sometimes I think if you're not a Welsh speaker, I think there have been situations in my life where I've been made to feel that I'm not Welsh because I don't speak Welsh, and that can be pretty frustrating.
Yes.
And from a personal perspective, I think at times I probably would have dug my heels in to say I'm as Welsh as anybody, you know,
Yeah.
as the next person, but I don't think Welsh
Yes,
is
so if I could just bring you back to the question on the board. How much of a focus should there be on Welsh history within school curriculum? Do you believe that we should have a Welsh focus in Wales to teaching history?
Yeah, there's pupils that live in Wales, and they should know their heritage, really, you know, should know where their grandparents have come from or their great ancestors have come from. There should be that sense of history and culture. But that's where the language is lost as well.
Seeing some of those figures that were coming up on the video, I was thinking, I haven't got a clue, you know that. And when I was in school, we didn't really learn anything about Welsh history. And it made me think, actually, I need to know a bit more about where I'm from, because I wasn't aware sort of who they are.
And in other countries, they learn about their history as well.
Yeah.
Why can't we do the same?
I have some questionnaires for you.